stage with you, gentlemen. And Mr. Irani, please tell me, you have managed to infuse style in each of the varied characters that you've played. How have you done this?
Hi, how are you? And it's Boman is fine. Mr. Irani adds 15 years to my age. I try so hard to bring it down, and one Mr. ruins it all for me.
All right. Well, Boman, tell us, how have you managed to bring that style into your characters?
Well, I have been lucky to have played very many characters in films. And fortunately or unfortunately for me, those characters have never needed to wear expensive clothes and be sharp. They've always been fuddy-duddies. But that's also a statement in itself. Yes. You are who you are, and the character is who he is. And if you, veer from that fact and say that, no, I'm going to make this character look good when he's not supposed to, then you're not staying true to the character. Service the character at all times, whether he looks like an old uncle, whether he looks like something out of a grave, or whether he looks a complete train wreck as far as fashion is concerned. Because that is the character statement. And you've got to service that and be honorable to that and be true to that. That's just about it.
Well, I think you've managed to make a lasting statement with your career.
Thank you.
Well, I have a similar question for you as well, Chetan. You have managed to bring out so many different characteristics, so many different viewpoints in what you've written, and so many different styles as well. How have you managed to do that?
Well, I don't consider myself a very stylish person. I'm still one of the learners. But one of the things I've tried to do is make books stylish. It's something which, in today's day and age, young people have so many distractions like WhatsApp and Candy Crush, and I have to bring attention away from them and somehow make books so stylish that it's cool to pick up a book and read it. And I think whenever you take charge, whenever you have a certain conviction, you could be a writer or an actor or a MC or an accountant. Whenever you take charge, whenever you show some leadership, it comes across as stylish.
Yes.
And when you come across as being sure and do something with passion and deliver a certain quality to it, I think it comes across as stylish. And that's all there is to it. It's stylish is not always following the latest fashion trends or anything. It's actually leading is style to me.
That's definitely true, and I think it has definitely become a trend to be seen with the Chetan Bhagat book. In fact, I saw one of the models reading one of your books earlier on while she was doing her makeup. So
she can meet me today. I can tell her the story.
Well, we'll be hearing more from both these distinguished gentlemen in a little while. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Congratulations on Happy New Year, Boman. I just saw it. I think it's done really, really well. And I must say that despite 8-packs all around you, you stood out and you really shone in your performance.
Well, I wear my 8-packs on my heart.
Actually, Boman, we all have 6-packs. It's just that we keep them covered. Everybody has.
See, that's why we are humble people.
Yeah.
So let's show off for a minute. You want to show us? Yeah.
That'll be too stylish.
Let's do it, man. Come on, let's do it. Come on, Chetan. Okay. No, she's
maybe
embarrassed.
in a little while.
Should we or shouldn't we? Oh, no. Forget it. Yeah. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you. This way.
Okay, Boman, I'm going to start with you.
Oh, me?
Yep. So in my perception, Boman is a true blue Bombay boy.
Well, I was born in Bombay. I live in Mumbai now.
Mumbai, correct. And to me, you are the right person to ask about Mumbai or Bombay style because you have also done an amazing amount of professions. So for instance, your family owned an Irani bakery. You sort of helped make potato chips for the first 20 years of your life. Then you went on to become a photographer. And now, of course, an actor who we all know very well. But given the fact that you've been in this city for so long and have your roots here, is there something that you would define as a quintessential Mumbai or Bombay style? And how is that distinct from any of the other cities that you've traveled to?
Honestly, I think the Mumbaikar could do a lot better with a little more style. And that doesn't mean you have to wear the most expensive clothes from across the globe. And I don't mean to eat it. But it's got to do with your profession. It's got to do with the weather conditions, and most importantly, it's got to do with what you can afford. But having said that, I started my career. The first thing I wore, which was a fashion statement, was a bow tie, and I thought it was very, very smart. But the reason why I wore a bow tie for 2 years is because I was a wine waiter at the Taj Mahal Hotel. So, well, that had to do with my profession. That's the only thing I could afford, the little clip-on bow tie that little schoolboys wear, and a black pant and a white shirt. And I used to be extremely proud of wearing that bow tie because it gave me a sense of who I was and that I had achieved something, even when I was a waiter. So it doesn't matter what you do in this world as a profession, as long as you're proud of it, and as long as you wear it on your sleeve and on your heart, it shouldn't matter. To me, I grew up in Bombay, and I've never really been aware of what a Bombay style is. Honestly, and I keep saying we could dress up much better if only we stopped wearing long sleeves in the heat. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. I really don't know. I shouldn't be talking right now. I'm wearing a blooming suit in Bombay. But on the streets, when people are working in certain conditions, it is not a problem, especially on a Sunday, if you wear shorts and a T-shirt. But we don't know and we don't have the guts to do that. Even if you're a middle-class person or even a lower middle-class person, it's fine to be comfortable. And I don't think we're able to and ready to embrace it as a people. We're not. It's uncool to be cool in many ways. So what can I say?